In 1988, an Anchorage veterinarian started on a path that would touch the lives of countless Alaskans, along with thousands of wild birds. Dr. James Scott discovered there were little to no treatment options available to wild birds and began treating them at his veterinary practice. However, as time passed, Dr. Scott soon realized he needed help. With assistance from volunteers, Dr. Scott's work began to gain momentum. And so, the Bird Treatment and Learning Center was formed. In 1989, in the wake of the Exxon Valdez oil spill, the Flight Center was constructed by volunteers on what is now Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson. The Flight Center is the last step in a bird's treatment before it is released back into the wild. Here, these eagles can be observed to make sure they can feed themselves and fly properly. After investing so much time and effort with each bird, it's important to make sure they have the best possible chance of survival. As BirdTLC grew, so did its needs. Dr. Scott's veterinary practice was filled to capacity. A dedicated space to hold and treat incoming birds was needed. Then, in 1995, thanks to the International Bird Rescue Organization, BirdTLC found a new home at its current location in Midtown Anchorage. Every day since, dedicated volunteers tend to the daily needs of the birds at the clinic. On average, BirdTLC treats over 750 birds each year. When a bird first arrives at the clinic,
that he was found on the ground.
It is examined by a veterinarian who then determines what kind of treatment is appropriate.
Lay him on his back.
The bird is weighed, a chart is written up, and the bird is kept indoors where it can rest and heal. If needed, surgery can be performed to mend broken bones and other injuries. 7 days a week, 365 days each year, volunteers come in and tend to the rehab area. A significant amount of effort is required to clean and care for these recovering creatures. Wild birds have a diverse diet, and each species has its own staple food, from fresh salmon for bald eagles to a mixture of berries and moose meat for corvids. It's important these birds get the nutrients they need to prepare them for when they're released back into the wild. The Bird Treatment and Learning Center strives to treat and release every bird that comes through the door. Unfortunately, some injuries are too severe for the bird to make a complete recovery. Some of these non-releasable birds enter the education program, where specially trained volunteer presenters engage directly with the public to spread knowledge and awareness about wild birds and their habitats. BirdTLC currently has 25 education birds, from songbirds to raptors to eagles. Other non-releasable birds have been placed in some of the many zoos and sanctuaries across the United States. For 25 years, BirdTLC has operated solely from private supporters and people like you. We don't receive any state or federal funds to keep our doors open. Thank you for helping the Bird Treatment and Learning Center thrive and grow. Your past, present, and future support helps to ensure that these birds get the treatment they need, while providing opportunities for people to experience these amazing animals.